This is your third coach in just a little over a year. You were asked to buy in by Coach Fulmer, you were asked to buy in by Lane Kiffin. Now with this coach, are you a little bit jaded, a little bit wondering about trusting another staff?
Not really. You know, they're going to do everything they can to get us to trust him, and I'm a guy that, you know, if he's about his business with the football team, I'm going to be about mine. I'm going to work really hard for him. My team's going to work really hard for him. I'm just looking forward to getting to work with him.
How mad were you when you found out Lane Kiffin was leaving?
I was a little upset. I'm not going to lie, I was really upset. My emotions were everywhere, but as I started to think about it, you know, it was a good thing for his family, a good thing for him. You know, we're getting a new coach in, and that's what I'm excited about. All the other stuff is gone now.
Your emotions were shared by a lot of your teammates, weren't they?
Some of them. A little bit more stronger than I would have voiced, but yeah, that's, like I said, my teammates were really emotional about it. They showed how much they care about this university, how much we care about this football program, and how much we care about doing well here. It's a little tough, just because, like you said, we knew with Coach Kiffin what we were getting ourselves into. But now, hopefully, we'll keep some of the staff around here and won't change very much. But if we do, I know we have a lot of bright guys on our defense that are able to learn stuff really fast, so we'll pick up on anything. I'm very eager just to get this all in the past and everything, get to know the new coach. He said the next 2 weeks are going to be for recruiting, which I understand because we get some really good players in. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be something fun for us. You know, a lot of the guys were saying they're holding out to see who we get here, to see if they're going to stay here. And I think he reaffirmed everything that they wanted to come to Tennessee for. He said he wants to embrace the tradition. He said, you know, he wants to be a really good coach here. And that's what I guess we're looking for, and I know that's what I'm looking for, is a guy that's going to be here for a while.
I saw a lot of smiles around the room as he was finishing up his comments throughout the speech. I think a lot of people liked what he had to say. I mean, did he say similar things in his meetings with you guys?
Yeah, a bunch of the stuff was about the same. Like I said earlier, the part that he said about embracing the tradition was something that hit big with the guys over here, because we felt like some of the Tennessee traditions were kind of getting lost in the way with the last coaching staff. But like he said, it's going to take him a little bit, but, you know, we'll help him along the way.
I think it's a little bit tougher this time, probably just because of how we were hurt, in the sense of, you know, with Coach Kiffin leaving. I think there's a lot of bad feelings, and I'm not going to hide and say that there isn't any bad feelings. But, you know, Coach Dooley's here now, and we're going to embrace him. And, you know, he's accepted us and we've accepted him, so we're going to get and start doing our thing.
Did you feel, I mean, coming out of that meeting, I know it's very brief, but did you get a kind of an instant connection with the guy? Did you feel the team did? Like there's a...
Yeah. You know, I think that the kind of the southern drawl to him, I think some guys stick to that maybe a little bit. No, but he's definitely a completely different person than Coach Kiffin. So, you know, I think right from the get-go, he didn't remind us of, you know, our last coach. So, you know, we're looking forward to Coach Dooley and getting to know him. Again, I don't know him. I haven't talked to him personally, but from what I've seen, I really like him.
Do you think that southern drawl was maybe a little reassuring?
Yeah, I think the first thing I was like, yeah, this guy's southern. All right, you know, I'm a Knoxville kid, so it's good to see, I guess. It's definitely been a whirlwind, to say the least. So everything's happened so fast, and we've heard so many rumors and things coming out in ESPN that we had, you know, to when Coach Kiffin left for USC, you know, we didn't even hear about it until we heard about it from ESPN. We heard the same time as the fans did. So, you know, there was a lot of hurt feelings and things like that. So we're going from, you know, a hurt team to embracing Coach Dooley and accepting him and just starting to work. You know, anytime you have change, there's going to be people that aren't comfortable with it, and it's going to be weird, it's going to be different because it's not what you know. That's just human nature. But, you know, again, I think it's helped us. It's going to help us a little bit that last year we went through the same thing. And, you know, I think people were a little scared because Coach Fulmer was there for so long, and also we got a new coach. So something, since I was little, I've never known another coach at Tennessee. So we got to know Coach Kiffin, and we worked hard, and we bought into that system. Well, you know, we've kind of gone through that last year. Now we're about to go through it again. And like you said, you know, we know we're playing for Monty Kiffin and things like that. But you know, Coach Dooley's here, and he's our coach, and we're going to ride with him. So, you know, I've been coming to home football games here since I was 8 years old. So I've known about the tradition, and I felt like last year it wasn't as emphasized as it had been the previous years. So that was really encouraging for me to hear that Coach Dooley wants to embrace that and wants to learn about it. Talked about he had an emotional meeting with his players, and he had to tell them, you know, and he wanted to tell them before anyone else knew. You know, something that we didn't get. So, you know, that was really good, and that was really cool to hear just about how he said he needed to tell his players first, and he needed to let them know personally. So that was really reassuring to kind of again find out about his morals, about his ethics, and how he believes you should live as a person, not just as a coach. So that was really good to hear. Again, like I said, I haven't met him at all, but from what I've seen from our meeting and from the press conference, I really enjoy Coach Dooley because of how he's expressed himself and his morals and his ethics. I think, to me, when you're hiring a coach, you have to look at that just as much as you do as how much football knowledge does he have, because really those things go hand in hand. If you're not loyal and if you're not an honest person and you're not a stand-up guy, and that can really take over the football knowledge and really overrule that. So if those things aren't hand in hand, they're not balanced, then you're not going to have a great coach, I don't think.